Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. We are entering this week into the Shabbat of Akev, the third portion of the book of Deuteronomy, the last speech of Moshe to his people, getting them ready to enter into the land of Israel. And this week's portion, Moshe again reminds them of some of the challenges that the Jews faced and some of the sins that they had done and how he had prayed to God on their behalf and besieged God and gave them a second chance. And one of the things that he mentions is about the golden calf and how he went up to the mountain after we got the 10 Commandments from God at Mount Sinai, and he brought down the 2 tablets, but the Jewish people were bowing down to a golden calf. Then he went back on top of the mountain to pray to God not to destroy the Jewish people for their terrible sin. And then God said, come up again a third time for 40 days, and this time you'll bring up some stone and you'll be able to create your own, a second set of tablets. So Moshe says he comes down from the mountain with the second set of tablets, and he made an ark for the tablets. Now we know that only after Moshe came down from the mountain the third time, or with the second set of tablets, only afterwards he told the Jews about the mitzvah of building a tabernacle, a sanctuary, and in there there'll be a room, the main room, the Holy of Holies, where there will be the ark and the tablets, and to build the ark for the tablets. This all happened after he came down from the mountain, and months later. So what is this ark that he built? Is that the ark that was built 6 months later? And we are told no. We're told that Moshe built an ark immediately to house the tablets, both the first that were broken and the second tablets. And later another ark was made. That was the ark that was in the Mishkan, and where the tablets were in the Mishkan. But the first ark that Moshe made was the ark that never sat in the Mishkan, in the tabernacle. But what was it used for? So we're told that with that ark, the Jewish people, whenever they went to war, they took the ark of God with them. And that's the ark that went with them. So I think there's a very fascinating lesson over here. Firstly, why did Moshe push to make an ark? It didn't have the piece of furniture into which the ark can go. Why the push to make an ark immediately? God didn't even command it. So here, number one, we see how important it is to treat precious things as they are precious. Moshe knew that the tablets are the most precious thing, the greatest gift God can give us. How can it be that we as a people would not prepare something to show our appreciation and our reverence for something so special? So we're going to wait till we hear the commandment from God and build an ark at that time. Moshe says, if I get tablets now, I got to build an ark. I have to take care of it in the right way. And how precious is our Judaism, our mitzvahs, the Shabbos, the holidays. We don't have to wait until we're commanded what to do to protect it. We have to look at our own ways. How can we keep it precious by ourselves? What is the things the rabbis tell us in the Talmud? That every rabbi had something specific that they used to do to prepare for Shabbat. They didn't rely on their wives were preparing a beautiful meal, or they had servants or other people. They themselves went and did something for Shabbat. If something so beautiful as Shabbat, I have to package it myself. I have to be part of it. So we have to appreciate what we have, and from our own, create those things that we do to protect, to prepare for the precious gifts that God has given us, the mitzvahs, and all that they entail. And when you prepare and you protect what Hashem gave us from our own, God says that's what you take out to battle. What God commands us to do can sit very well inside the Holy of Holies in the temple. What happens in a synagogue mandated by God can sit in a synagogue, and it's inspiring when we come in and we get turned on and we get uplifted. But if you want to go to battle, you want to go out in your everyday life, and while you're mingling in the world and in the rat race of the world, and you still want to do what you have to do in the right thing, in the right way, the way Hashem told us to do in the Torah, it's not enough what happens in the synagogue. You got to create your own ark. You have to create, you have an office. Make sure your office obviously has a mezuzah if it needs, has a tzedakah box over there, it has a few Jewish books, surrounded by something Jewish, even in your office. It reminds you all the time. In your home, make sure you also have surrounded. In every room there should be something Jewish, besides the mezuzah. Should be a book, a picture, something Jewish should be in your home. And when you do these things, then you can take it out to battle and it will protect you and it will give you everything that you need. So I want to wish you all a Shabbat Shalom. And may God bless you all. And create that box of yours. Make it your box and make your Judaism that is so precious, special. We love you all. Shabbat candlelighting time in Montreal. This Shabbat is 8:06 p.m.